guys, fall beauty, I don't know, explosion, whatever you want to call it. Not so good with words right now while I'm trying to think. But anyhow, we're going to leave it go for a little while longer before we cut the entire plant down. We'll probably cut it about down here, and then leave it, either take cuttings or just cut it down for the winter. Here before the first frost, or just right after first frost, so sometime the end of November this month, this eucalyptus, which is the Big O, we're going to knock it down to where it is absolutely even with this greenhouse. So there is going to be, I mean, the top of it is like up here. So we're looking at probably a good 6 feet. So right now it's probably sitting around about 12. So we're going to cut it down to about 6 feet. I do this every fall, and then I'm going to box it up, so trim all the way around, and those will be going to our local florist. So that's already a purchase item. But I think I also am going to get a few cuttings off of it and try to get them started for next spring, to get them also in the ground, because I want to increase our population of trees on the property, so that way I can actually start to sell more for the florist, but also to retain the leaves and sell the leaves, eucalyptus leaves. Right now we're still waiting for frost, and then I will trim both of these two pairs here and get them trimmed up and get going for the springtime. They need some serious adjusting. They're all crooked, and this is their first year in the ground. First season in the ground. They were planted last fall, so this is their first year. We had a serious winter storm last year, and it actually damaged this tree. So you can see the damage right there and right there. For when the branches come down, the tree dropped over on the back side, and one of the branches clipped here. It did some minor damage to this guy, so I don't have to do too much. But my poor quince, I've already trimmed, but it actually snapped off the big branch right here and damaged a whole lot of this over here, and I need to reshape this. So Mr. Quince got a massive haircut, trimmed off the bottom because the branches were going straight down here and straight down to the other side, the back side. So this guy, he's going to probably take about another 2 years before he becomes productive again. That's the way it goes. We get some crazy storms around here, and as you can see all around me, I got all these trees, all these alders and firs all the way along the lines here, all the way back around, and all the way around, all the way around. And I'm usually during the winter season, the rain is super heavy, and we usually end up losing those trees or branches break. I got this fir right here, that this one right here, that I'm going to have to cut down. It's already leaning towards the property, so I'll have to get that one cut down. This one right here, you can see the alder right beside it. The alder is about ready to drop. There's another broken alder right here, and then right behind it is another one right here, and then this fir. This fir is actually holding up probably about 3 trees right there. So I'm leaving it for the moment because I don't need any damage. I do need to take this fir right here and drop it, and then I've got 2 broken firs from last season right here, and another one right there that I need to drop also, and probably just donate them to firewood to locals around here and get that cleaned up. Oh, again, everyone, here's the yellow dogwood, and here is a red dogwood. They're just about ready to lose. Well, the red dogwood is definitely losing all of its leaves. I'm going to get ready to trim that one, and I'm going to trim this one minimally, but I still want to trim it because I want to get a start off of the yellow. The red, I will definitely be able to get about probably a good 4 or 5 starts on it. I could probably get more. I mean, shoot, all I have to do is cut these large branches and just pluck them in. So I could probably get 20 plants off of this one right here. But I want to keep it, maybe sell to the florist here locally, get a couple bucks for the branches. They usually look for about 20 to 22 inches long, and there's a couple of them on here that are pretty good size that we can cut down for them. But that's neither here nor there right now. But I do want to cut them because the new branches are what burn on this thing. So we want to make sure we want to cut them down so that way we get new branches, and then we'll get this nice vibrant red. So that's in the works probably later on this month, but we're getting close to having to be able to do that, and probably almost too late for propagating them, but we're going to give it a try. It ain't going to hurt to try. Here's the other one. Cameo, Jasmine. She makes sure that the rabbits and whatever else she can decide to chase. Anyhow, Jasmine, dogwood. Till later. See y'all later.